Welcome back to Wellington's Y Zone, and now we're getting to the second half of this episode, joined by a special guest, longtime friend of mine, Jamil Davis, Florida State organizing manager at Black Voters Matter, also host of BLKFLA, the podcast. First time, I think it's the first time you've been on the official Wellington's Y Zone show. Is this the first time? The first time you've been on the
Is
new
it
show?
the first time I've been on the show since it's officially become
Okay.
Wellington Y Zone? I'm
Yes.
very excited. Very
Appreciate it, bro.
excited. I've been anxious to be in the room for this
For the new era,
occasion.
for the new era. I appreciate it, man. I
So,
appreciate it, bro.
we here now.
Definitely. Well, whenever we have Jamil on, obviously we do exclusive album reviews, and there's been so many hip hop albums that have dropped. Just this summer, honestly, it's been a slew of them, and even some newer ones last Friday. But start off with Chance the Rapper's Starline. Man, this is an album I've been having on repeat on loop. Letters is like one of the best songs I think he's done in like possibly like the last 3 to 5 years. I mean, it's an incredible. It's just an incredible collection of what Chance does great as a rapper. Because his last album, the Big Day, it was it was almost like that classic slump after you have like a really great start in the coloring book and great mixtapes, but then it was just like he had a lot of features. It was kind of all over the place. It didn't seem
Right.
like the Chance that I was used to. This one, I was like, oh man, like he sounded like himself again. He sounded like himself again. He's sounding introspective. And it seemed like the time off, like a lot of times we say some rappers should take a time off in a break in between releasing albums.
Yeah.
It worked for him. Like it absolutely worked for him. I thoroughly enjoyed this album. Just a lot of highs. I love the record with Joey Badae. I feel as though the J Electronica record was a really good one. Was that the
Yeah.
Speed of Light the Speed of Light record?
hmm
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of good tracks on this. Um,
No, actually,
and
just a drop.
just a drop. Okay.
Just a drop.
What
Yeah.
were kind of your initial thoughts on this album?
Letters is one of the greatest rap songs ever written, hands down.
Yeah.
Letters is one of the greatest rap songs ever written. Like I sit and I listen to that song and I'm just like, what? Like this no, like no, this is great. Like this is a great song with a timely message. And I just think that from beginning to end, he delivered. Like he truly delivered on this album. Highs and lows with highs and lows with Joey Badman, um, Joseph Badman, Drake to Mania is one of my joints
Oh, that
as
record
well.
is hard. That's a hard record, man.
Drake to
That's a
Mania is
hard
my
record.
is my jam, and then Vic Mensa showed out on this album too. So
Yes.
like,
Yes.
shout out to Chicago,
Chicago
Chicago
represented
really came through
themselves
and
very
represented.
well, very well. Very,
Yeah.
very, yeah. Do you feel as though with this Chance album, I mean, like this was a return to him just rapping his face off again. You know what I mean? I think sometimes like he came in with the really like warm records, the hits, but now it seems like he's kind of like I don't know, like you can make a case that this is some of the best rapping. I know we're gonna get to the Clips album later, but to me like this is some of the best rapping I've heard all year. Honestly, like I think in terms of bars and everything, I'm like Chance showed the world like the guy can rap. The guy is an elite penman. I think sometimes that gets underrated. Like what do you think in specific like stood out the most to you and impressed you the most about the way he was rapping on this project?
I think for me, it's the relatability to the topics
Yeah.
as well as like, and I said this myself that this is this is grown up this is grown up acid rap.
That's interesting.
This is grown and mature acid rap. And I think Chance is hungry again. I think Chance is determined again. I think Chance is more focused now.
Yeah.
And just in a space where we just trying to rap.
Yeah.
We just trying to rap and we just trying to rap and we trying to make really good quality music.
Yeah.
So like yes, that's where that's where we at. You know, this was an incredible album. Incredible, impeccable album from beginning to end. Um and I think out of all of the albums that we're probably going to do reviews on, it's the most relatable
That's what I was. Yeah,
album.
it's a very relatable album, bro. It's a
It's the most
very relatable
relatable
album.
album.
Yeah.
Um, Chance is Chance is Kanye if Kanye didn't become the person that he is now.
Today. Yep.
If Kanye would have if Kanye would have stayed the person that he was from um college dropout,
Late
late
registration. Yeah.
registration,
Graduation. Yeah.
he evolves into what Chance is doing now.
Yeah.
He evolves into what Chance is doing now. Because watching Chance
It's almost like what
is
Kanye. He's taking the baton from from what Kanye was gonna be after those first three albums. Like he's really taking it on.
exactly.
Yeah. He's
And
taking it further.
we just ain't making beats.
Yeah.
That's literally
That's literally it.
it.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Getting to start to the next album review with JID's God Does Like Ugly. Um, bruh. JID is has to be respected as an MC, and I think this is the album like it's kind of almost like his arrival album where he's kind of like saying like I've done enough over my career, and now you guys have to like start respecting the type of the type of albums and projects I put together because this is he puts together really good bodies of work. That's the thing
hmm
with JID. He puts together extremely just compatible, like well synced. They flow together extremely well. Like the first off, the track with the VCRs with Vince Staples, incredible, incredible track. Community with the clips. I mean, I didn't know the clips were on that song, and then they come in, and I was just like, "Oh, this makes so much sense. This makes so much sense that they would be on a song like this." Even the music videos, it's
hmm
like it made all the sense in the world. And then you got I really liked of Blue with Mareba later on the album. I think the intro with West Side when you get a West Side Gun, that's just a perfect way to start an album. You get a West Side Gun feature because I think West Side Gun just is one of the most slept on rappers in the world. So I mean, like you started off with that and just the beat switches, the everything is just like and he even has that middle part where he starts to getting a little more melodic. It has a more of an Atlanta tempo, and I think that kind of worked as well too. I think whatever he did, whatever he wanted to do on this album, it he sounded comfortable. I think this is like the
hmm
most comfortable he sounded on any album to me in a long time. What were kind of your initial thoughts?
JID made the most Atlanta sounding album that he could make for this
Era,
era.
yeah, for this era, yeah.
For this era. Um if if you from Atlanta, you know all the skating rinks that got named in Skate. Skate my jam. Like skate my favorite jam on the whole skate my favorite jam on
Yeah,
the whole album because
yeah, that was fire.
I literally was like I have not I have I have only been I haven't been to only two of these.
Mm.
I haven't been to only two of these skating rings.
Okay,
I've been to
okay.
all the rest except for two. I was just like, yo, like I really like and then Malice has verse of the year and it's not a verse on his album.
And that's the craziest part. That's the craziest part that it's like not even on his album.
It's not even a verse on his Malice has verse of the year and it's not even a verse on his album.
What a year he's
That's
had. What a year Mouse has had, man. What a year. I know we're gonna get to that later, but what a year he's had. I
listen,
mean,
like
goodness, man.
his verse on Community, his verse on Community should be studied as a history lesson. That's 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 how remarkable that verse is. It should be studied as a history lesson and it should be studied as a socio-political lesson. That's
Mm,
how remarkable that verse is. It's like Jid comes through and tells you his side of how his community has um his community has failed him and how his community has trapped him from an Atlanta perspective. But then I
Infamous.
went up, but then I went up 95. I went up 85, 95 to Virginia to start doing work with these Virginia boys. So I'm gonna let the Virginia boys tell you from their perspective.
Hmm.
And then Malice gets on, and Malice, not Malice, Pusha and Malice are the greatest dichotomy of any rap group that I've seen, because Pusha is gonna give you the the highs and joys of drug dealing and lavish lifestyle,
And
and Malice is gonna give you
like,
the
I'm coming
why
back. Yeah, why it's wrong.
why did
Yeah.
I even get into this lifestyle, and the pains and failures
Isn't
of
that a
what
crazy?
that
Isn't
can
that
lead.
just so crazy? Like, it's one thing if they were both rapping about like the same perspective, but it's like it's literally two different perspectives. It's like a tale of two cities. It's really
And
a tale of two cities. Yeah,
it works perfectly.
man.
It works perfect. And Nobu
Ooh,
with Jesse Reyes
I
is
love this race.
it's literally my no, that's literally my favorite song on the entire,
That's the
literally
one.
my
That's
favorite
the
song
one.
on the entire album. I like, I think like the second or third time I listened to the album and I got to that song, I think I like played on repeat like at least 5 times, because I was in the car riding to Pensacola for some umpteenth thing for work,
Hmm.
and playing the album, and I just kept playing that song over and over. I was like, yo, like this is
So
a
good.
really good song. And then
So
for
good.
them to do the hook at the end in Spanish, I was just like, I was like,
Come
what?
on now. They
Yeah,
were cooking.
no.
They were cooking, man. They were
It's
cooking.
it's literally a back and forth for me between um God Does Like Ugly and Let God Sort Him Out
I love
for
that
album
guy.
of the year. But Starline be creeping in.
That
Star,
you really got a trifecta. You really got a trifecta of like great rap albums in the span of like a couple months.
a couple months.
You know what I mean? Like in a couple of months, like it just creeps back on you. Like it's really insane how that was able to come together.
Like
Um,
we really ate well in the summer. Like I
like
just
so
I
well.
just want for people to
And
understand.
and and, and you know we might as well get to the album that set it off. But I mean the clips they set it off July 11th. Like that was when things really just like it was like okay here we're going like we got a string of just great rap albums one after one. And man, I'm gonna say this before I even like do a deep dive on the album. To start
Mhm.
this album off with "Birds Don't Sing," some of the most amazing storytelling I've ever heard on a rap song like in forever. Like when I say like I just have to start with the intro. To start this type of album off with Birds Don't Sing and John Legend, and you're talking about the passing of your parents,
Mhm.
I, just beautiful storytelling. Beautiful storytelling.
The- no, so let's speak on Birds Don't Sing. John Legend's on the song. Stevie Wonder is playing keys on the song.
Yes.
Stevie Wonder is the person that's talking at the end of the song. And then you get to their two verses about their parents.
Talk. Talk.
And I don't think people really paid attention to Pusha's verse,
Uh-huh.
because Pusha wasn't the one who found his mom. Malice was the one
Malice.
who found his mom with his sister.
Man.
So to have to sit with the fact that you found both
Hmm.
your mom and your dad, because that's what Malice's verse is about, him
Yeah.
finding his father.
Yeah. My my goodness, man.
I was like, no, like they had to begin the album that way, because
You can't end
you
it.
can't go
My
through the
thing is
rest
like
of
you
the
and then
album.
you end it that way. That doesn't even feel right. That doesn't even feel right.
Yeah.
Like
So like, no, like incredible, no, incredible from beginning to
so
end.
they do
Um,
they do I mean they do that and then go go right into chains and whips. Like that's the part that gets me. They start off like that and then you get into this just emotional swing of chains and whips. And then
then you get the
you get
chains
the
and whips.
Kendrick Lamar's verse which he killed it obviously. Um just
Kendrick
just amazing.
Kendrick almost had verse of the year until Malice came with verse of the year on Community.
I don't
Like,
believe that, man.
because the the way that he flips Gene, the
Mm.
Gene scheme,
That
the,
was
the
so
the
cold.
the Gene
That was so
scheme,
cold. That was
and
so
then you
cold.
find out the reason that he did the Gene scheme like that is in tribute to Malice. Because that's
Really?
Malice's name, Gene Thornton.
Ah, he's such man. The the intricacies of that verse, man. It's just like
Hmm.
the more and more. I knew that was a verse I was gonna have to like keep listening to and keep listening to because it's like you can't just listen to that a couple times and get you gotta like keep replaying and keep
And,
replaying
and just stop. Like
and just
you
stop and be like,
can't.
hold on, okay, like what?
Like it's impeccable. Um, POV.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to get to. That's the one I want because first off, it's the hook. How Pusha does the dun 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 dun, dun like that's just
Hmm.
so cold. And
Hmm.
then you got Tyler the creator coming in, and he like bodied that,
Tell that
bodied
man to
that.
set the fee. It's
I'm not
like,
gonna lie, when I first played this album, that was the first song I had to like repeat. I was like, I had to run that
it
one back.
was
That song was so
like
cold.
You could tell Tyler was extremely excited to be on a song with the clips that was produced
Yeah.
by Pharrell.
Now I was just a
Like,
little. I would to me like this is the picky part of me. I wanted to hear Malice rap on the original beat, but again, it still was dope though. It still was dope how they switched it.
yeah,
And I just would have been interested to hear how Malice would have done on that original
yeah.
beat.
Mike Tyson Blow to the Face is my favorite song on the album.
No, for sure.
Mike Tyson Blow to the Face is my,
And that is
like,
definitely
because
and I will fully believe for the rest of my life that's the song that Jay-Z was supposed to be on. I fully believe that. That's what they said too. Like there was a rumor that Jay-Z that was the one they sent it
Jay-Z
to.
was supposed to be on Mike Tyson
They
Blow
sent it
to
to
the
Hove.
Face.
They sent it to Hove, and it
And
just
I'm very upset.
I'm
I'm
really upset.
extreme, like, because every time I listen, no, like every time I listen to Mike Tyson Blow to the Face, after watching the Joe Budden podcast episode, every time I listen to Mike Tyson Blow to the Face, I'm just like, Sean Carter really would have killed this song.
Like he really
Like,
would have killed us. I just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just, I know we're so eager to like see, because I just have the feeling he's working on something. I have the feeling he's working on something, but I was just like, man,
as much
just give us a
as
tune up
much as
verse.
he
Give us
be
a tune up
telling
verse. Give
people,
us a tune up verse,
like
man.
as much as he be telling people, I'm not working on any new
I just
music.
don't believe him.
Corey Carter is working on some new music.
Like
And
I'm sorry, man.
a part of me wants to keep saying on this podcast, Sean Corey Carter is working on some new music, so he can call me on the phone tomorrow and tell me
Yeah,
I'm not working on any new music. Start
please,
telling these people this not tell these people
please.
this nonsense.
We're gonna keep
Like,
spreading the message. We're gonna keep spreading the message until it's not true. But I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna believe it, man.
I am a definite believer.
What
But
did you
yes,
think
no,
about FICO Stove Got Cooks? Like he didn't need a verse. He really didn't because the hook is just so crazy. Like
the hook is
Stove
his verse.
God, yes, that's a great way to put it. The hook is his verse
The
because
hook is
Stove
his
God,
verse.
that brother is ridiculous. I haven't seen a guy like it's been a while since I've been like I really can't compare him to anybody because his hooks are just so like unique and they're so like almost verse like you said. Man,
Let
I love
me
FICO.
like so I know we talking about this Clips album, but
Mhm.
we just brought up Stove God Cooks. So let me say this. Okay. There is a video on 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 social media of Stove on Joe
Jada
Fat
Kiss. Okay,
Joe
yeah, I love
and Jada Kiss
I know what you're talking about.
podcast. I really need Marvin Gaye to come out right
Yes,
now.
yes, yes. I'm so
Like,
glad you said that.
I
Yes,
need
I
Marvin
have
Gaye to
been
come out right
playing
now.
that song so much, like so much, bro.
Directly from that YouTube video. Like, listen, I was so,
I think it's the coldest sample it's the coldest sample I've ever heard in my life. It's the coldest sample I've ever heard in my life. It's the
and it's a
coldest.
Cool and Dre beat. it's a Cool and Dre beat, and I was like, yo,
I
I
really
need
need this on
Marvin Gaye.
DSPs. I really need this on DSPs. I really need it. I
I
don't know. I
need
don't care
Marvin Gaye
what you
on
have to do
it.
to get that cleared. Just pay it. Just pay it. Just pay it.
Pay pay the Marvin Gaye estate right now.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I've been replaying
I
that so much.
I was like, no, because like the first time I heard it, um, it came up in my timeline on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then the YouTube video got released,
Hmm.
and I just kept running the YouTube video back. Like my fiance would get in the car with me sometimes, and she'll be like, "Yo, like you playing this again? Yes, again, yes." Like I
Because you,
was like,
yeah,
I get
how much you?
money,
Oh my God,
I get money, kid, cut it day and night. I was like, sir, sir, like,
bruh,
sir.
bruh. And like the part about that clip that I want to say is I totally believe Jadakiss was like writing a verse on the spot when he was listening
Yeah,
to that. I
yes.
feel like the rapper and Jay's like, nah, I gotta write something to this.
Jada,
He's
Jada
like,
showed
okay,
cuz that
yeah,
phone.
yeah, okay,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. All right, all right.
He's like, I'm putting some work in. It's like I'm making things happen. Like, yes, you are,
Bruh.
Jada. Yes, you are. Like,
I-
but even if you don't get Jada Kiss, even if you don't get Jada Kiss on like the official version, this is fine. This,
yeah,
this. Oh, so listen, Stove got one. He already know.
he needs to be like what do you think? There's even an unreleased Stove God Cooks and in West Side Gun track where I'm like, why are some of these tracks unreleased? Now again, I know how it goes, but I'm like, bruh, it's ridiculous, man.
Part of it is Stove hasn't fully gotten out of his deal with the last label that he was signed to.
Mm.
And part of the reason why the label don't want to let him out of his deal is because it's Stove. Like
Yeah, yeah,
he done got he done got to this place. He done got to this place now, and it's like
yeah,
we still need our money.
yeah.
We
Come
still
on.
need our money from this. Um, and so because of that, like it's a whole album sitting it's a whole album sitting that we ain't got yet. It's a whole it's a bunch of tracks that's marinating and manifesting that we ain't got like that we haven't gotten yet. Like Stove, all pun intended, Stove cooking for real. And it and I think some stuff is about to move as well because um because a friend of mine was saying this the other day. They was like, man, so you know how finicky the Marvin Gaye estate is about people sampling their dad's music.
Hmm.
People sampling his music. Like
Look what happened to
it wasn't even
to
like Blurred Lines wasn't even a
that's
direct sample.
yes. That's what I was getting to. Yeah.
Blurred Line wasn't even a direct sample. And they got that check.
Oh yeah.
So for that to be the the main clip that they pulled
Hmm.
from Joe and Jada,
Yeah.
and it's like the most watched video from that episode on both YouTube as well as Instagram. So Stove finna drop an album. Stove finna drop an
Has to.
album
Has to.
because you got that cleared. Because if you didn't get that cleared, the next thing we would have heard about 2 or 3 days later, a story would have came out
Hmm.
about the Marvin Gaye estate, the hit up Stove, and the hit up Joe and Jada said y'all need to pull that whole thing
That we would not be able to still watch that clip if they had made the call. They'd be like, nah, take it down, take it down, take it down now.
because
It wouldn't have been good.
they're really particular
Hmm.
about the sampling of Marvin Gaye's. They're very
Oh yeah,
particular about that.
yeah. That's a big deal.
So
It's a big deal.
so when my man's reminded me of that, I was like, oh yeah, like Stove finna drop an album soon.
Hmm.
Like he finna drop an album very soon. And when he does, I said, I'm just gonna
It's
like thank
I,
you.
I'm I honestly, he's in my top list of just like guys who I really need to hear an album from. Like, there's a few rappers I'm like, I'm still waiting to see what Cole does with the fall off, which is like
Fall
really been
off.
put on delay. But I don't know. I feel as though Cole is just still kind of waiting for that right moment to pop back out.
Hmm.
Because I feel as though the fall off before the beef sounded a whole lot different than it does now. And so he's had to probably had just to re-edit, reshape like what the focus of that album is even gonna be. But I mean, Stove Got Cooks, bro. He's this guy right here, man. Marvin Ye. Listeners, if you haven't heard Marvin Ye, just like pause the podcast and go on the Fat
Listen,
Joe and Jadakiss and look. That clip
literally,
is incredible. The clip is incredible.
literally just go on YouTube and type in Joe and Jada Stove God
Yes,
Cooks, and it's gonna be the
yes.
first video that come up
Oh yeah, you'll see
after
it.
the full episode. Like it's gonna be the first video
Yep,
that comes
six
up.
six minutes, 18 seconds about, and you're just gonna see that, and it's just jamming, just
The best
absolutely
6 minutes and 18 seconds of your life.
of your life for sure. Next album I want to get to, obviously Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist, Alfredo 2. Um, you know, they have such a chemistry whenever they collab, whenever they get into albums together. And I personally think that this is I was just like the more and more I was thinking about this because sometimes I'll be like, man, this Alchemist need to take a break. But I'm like, I'll hear albums like this, and I mean like Lemon Pepper Steppers was insane. Empanadas, um, even the I Still Love Her, I really like that. The gas station sushi, there's just I'm not gonna say that it eclipsed the original Alfredo, but there's a lot of like replayable tracks on this album because the production just makes you go like the production is just like bruh. Alchemist is ridiculous. Like it's just like it is elite. It is like high class production, bro. It is 5-star level production. I'm like, I would keep working with this guy too if I could get rap over beats like this. Like it's ridiculous. Filthy. Filthy.
Gold Feet is my jam. Empanadas is my jam.
Yeah.
Ensalada with Anderson
Yes.
.Paak is
Yes.
is a good joint. Um, I am of the I am of the small majority that actually likes Alfredo more than Alfredo 2.
I do too. I do too.
I'm not saying Alfredo 2 is a bad album.
The standard was just so high for the first one. So
Listen,
high.
like they almost won a Grammy with that one.
hmm
Like it was Grammy nominated.
Bruh.
And
And just Ken tracks and
it
just Ken
deserved to be
and
Grammy
they went 10 for
nominated.
10 and they went 10 for 10 just Ken tracks. I mean, it was just oh goodness, man. So good.
It deserved to be Grammy nominated. So like
And I'm not skipping any tracks off of the first one. That's the thing. I'm not skipping any tracks. Like
same,
there's nothing to skip. There's nothing to skip.
same. And I mean, and like I said, Alfredo 2 is a really good album. I just think we got Freddie on autopilot on Alfredo
Yeah.
2.
He's not
Like
pushing himself. He's not pushing himself. Yeah.
Freddie has something to prove
Yeah.
on Alfredo
But
because he also was just
I feel like
because
Pusha and Malice has something to prove on Let God Sort Him Out. You know what I mean? Like
yes,
it's like
yes,
they're like, yo, it's been a minute since we stepped out. We gotta talk our talk. Gotta talk our talk. Like that's when
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, they got something to prove. This one was just like it really good, but it seemed like Freddie was just comfortable. It was just like, oh man, like this
Freddie
just
knew
like yeah,
Freddie knew
staying
what he was
apart.
doing. He already was in Freddie knew what he was doing. He already was in his bag
Yeah,
and he already was moving at a pace where Alchemist was just like, okay, I know what to give you. Let's go.
yeah,
Um, but it's a good album. Like
yeah,
it's an incredible album.
yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure, man. Did you hear Joey's Joey Bade's latest album? Yep.
I haven't yet.
Yeah, I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it either.
That's my that's my next batch of albums to really
Yeah.
get into.
Lonely at the top. Lonely at the top.
Um, yeah, that's my next batch of albums to really get into. I did do a sit down with Lecrae's Reconstruction.
Yeah, I want to get last time I want to get to Reconstruction.
Yeah,
Um, I believe this is his 10th studio album. He's released a lot of albums in his career, man.
yeah.
Um, I was telling a friend this. I personally think Reconstruction, it might, from how I'm feeling, it might be my favorite Lecrae album that he's ever put out. It honestly might be my favorite because in terms of just like, I think he's really he's rapping very well, like on H2O, Life, um, even Erase Me. I think Headphones, like Die for the Party. I mean, he's rapping on that. I think
Headphones,
it's you know what I mean. Headphones
headphones
is
my jam.
so good, bro.
Headphones
Um,
my jam.
and I'm like I heard Charlemagne say this. Charlemagne the guy say this in the Breakfast Club. He's like, if this wasn't if this wasn't a Christian rap album, he kind of feels as though like it might be in Grammy consideration, like it might be sort of one of the best rap albums of the year because it's put together so well.
Yeah.
And I personally think like this is like just the concept. The concept is just so dope. Reconstruction. He's getting back in the bag. I think it's got the hype tracks where you got Brick for Brick, where you got Tell No Lie, Bless You, and then you got
hmm
a string of just Life, Die for the Party, Headphones, There for You, that just go together really well. Like what were kind of your initial thoughts with this project?
Um, Good solid project. I'm the Lecrae. I'm the Lecrae, the church eras, church
Mm,
clothes eras Lecrae.
hmm. Yeah,
The
really
church
good.
clothes eras Lecrae. So that's like my favorite Lecrae for real.
Hmm.
Um, that's my favorite Lecrae for real. But no, this is a real this album itself is a real solid album.
Hmm.
Um, Anomaly is still gonna always be my favorite
Ooh.
Lecrae. Anomaly is still gonna always be my favorite Lecrae album. And because I was having a period with that album for
Mm,
real. And it was also the period in time where as an artist I was really finding my lane
hmm.
as well.
Yeah.
Anomaly came out kind of sort of right around a couple of months after my first album
Okay.
came out. And so, you know, it was that thing of two two MCs, very faiths, um, similar faiths, very similar content as far as like the music was concerned. And so that's where I was at, and I was really like um low key jealous that bro got to do um two Gangsta Grills mixtapes with DJ Drama. It's like this man got a DJ Drama
Man.
mixtape. And because like I said, Church Clothes era Lecrae is my Lecrae
Hmm.
for real. Um, but Reconstruction was a great album. I just, bro, like I'm stuck on headphones. Like I'm really stuck on headphones. Politicking is a great song too, with him and Propaganda.
Yeah, Headphones is such
Um,
a good record. It's such a good record,
Headphones
man.
is
It's
incredible.
my brother got headphones in heaven. Hope we hear the song.
Good
Oh
song.
man, but I just loved it's just I love the track. I love the track, and I think the features that he had on it, Killer Mike, Ti. I didn't never did I think Ti and Lecrae would be on a song together, but I mean it worked. It worked out. It worked out. Like it really
Oh,
worked out, and I thought it was just great features, great verses from them. And it's just one of those tracks that just so
it
replayable, man.
is.
Like I love the
It
music video that
is.
they put out, the visuals of it. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the most played tracks on the album for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Um, trying to see. Have there been any other projects? I mean, I know we're still. It's interesting because I feel as though everybody's still waiting on Iceman from Drake. We're still waiting to see what he's going to do with that project. Um, and
I am. Like I'm not even no, like I am. I'm not even lying to
I'm
y'all.
like, I really am. Like, I know some people are just like, oh, like we're just so over. I'm like, I think like if Drake still has a great album in him, I really do. You know, and I know he's still on tour and he's been doing the Iceman episodes, and I really think he's doing what Kanye did back in his era of the Friday drops, where he was just testing the waters. And then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, it was nothing that we had heard on those drops. It just like he was just like saving it all for the album. I think that's what Drake's doing.
Hmm.
I personally think this is Drake's way of just being, hey, I'm gonna play song throwaways, this and that. Um, that's my theory, and I may be wrong, but I really think Drake is just like he's just testing the waters and being like, I'm everything. His trust in certain people have gone down, so he's like, I'm just saving it for the album. So do you, like I know where you're at. I know you're waiting for it. I know you want to hear that great Drake rap out where he just kind of reminds you that he's a great lyricist.
Just
But
want,
yeah,
I just want him to rap, bro. Like
I know. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
I just want him to rap. Like that's
Because not a lot of people can rap as good as him when he's really rapping. It's like,
like when
when
he
he's really
like
rapping.
and like people gonna watch this episode and they just gonna be like, what? Are you serious? You really saying this? But I've said this on like past
He said
episodes.
that. Yeah, there's
Like
footage. There's footage. There's
I've
footage.
said this on past episodes. I just want bro to rap. Cause when
Yeah.
he raps, like when cause on the previous episode that we did, you were like feeling like you were feeling like he was gonna head in the direction of doing another Scary Hours, but the whole Scary Hours situation was gonna be produced exclusively by Conductor
Yeah.
because of because of the the Fighting Irish freestyle loop.
Yeah. 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 And that was a Lucy. And that was just a Lucy. Yeah. That was just a
And
Lucy.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
So first
The fact that
off,
the fact that's a Lucy, it's kind of insane.
nuts,
Kind of insane.
nuts. That's number one. I don't care about the fact that he pretty much whined about him
And
and
LeBron,
LeBron
but he's
not
still
being
rapping.
friends no more. The way he did it, like, let's be serious.
But that's
On
the thing I want to
like
say, Jamil. That's the thing I want to say, Jamil. Like let's be honest. You can say whatever you want to about the content in some of those songs where people think he's whining, but he is rapping. Like
the
he's
way
rapping
he did
extremely
it,
well. It's very impressive. It's very impressive.
like it's like the way he did it, and so that's what I want. I want Drake when he rap. I want I'm rapping and I'm
What's the
giving you
formula?
introspective take, right?
Let me say this. Okay, so let me. I'm giving you the. Let's say you have the assignment of creating the Iceman album you want. Give me the amount of songs you want, and like realistically, how many songs you think he's just rapping on. Like if you had this was the Iceman album you could put together for Drake, and the amount of songs, like how many songs would it be on it, and how many songs you think he's just strictly rapping on.
So I'm going to go to Drake. I'm literally looking at
Yeah,
Drake's
he's literally
discography.
this
I'm literally looking at
guy.
Drake's
Just put it up.
discography on Spotify. I'm going to go to what I consider to be my favorite Drake album, which is Nothing Was the Same.
Yes, yes, mine too. Mine too.
Um, Nothing Was the Same. And this is the deluxe edition. I'm
Yeah,
doing the deluxe edition. Nothing Was the Same. Deluxe edition had 15 songs.
perfect. That's perfect.
If you can give me a 15, 16 song album, and on Nothing Was the Same, the majority of those
We're
songs was
rapping.
Drake rapping.
Yeah.
So like if you give me a 15, 16 song album, and of that 15, 16 songs, 7 to 8 of them are Drake rapping, and then you give us like
Melodies a little bit.
um 7 to 8 of them is Drake rapping. So if we do seven, then that means that there's 9 songs still left. So 7 songs of Drake rapping,
Hmm.
3 songs where Drake is um, doing the Jamaican dance hall
Yeah.
Drake. And then two songs where he given us Tough Guy Drake. So I don't really like I don't like Tough Guy Drake. I don't like Tough Guy Drake
But
because Tough Guy Drake requires him to bring in writers
but
because he doesn't really.
that's where worst behavior comes in.
Yeah, like Tough Guy Drake requires him to bring in writers because he doesn't really know how to write in that style.
Yeah.
That's where you get the Quentin Miller that's where you get the Quentin Miller situation from. It's not that Drake doesn't write his own rhymes, it's that Drake doesn't know how to write in
That type of
the
tone.
the tough guy slash down south style.
Mm.
He don't really know how to write in that style. He knows how to do he knows how to do introspective. He knows how to do introspective Drake because Jay-Z is one of his favorite
Oh
rappers,
yeah.
and he know how to be in that bag. He know how to do punchline, punchline, punchline Drake
Hmm.
because Fonte is one of his favorite rappers, and so he know how to be in that.
That
Fonte
back.
and Elzhi is one of his favorite. Those are two of his favorite rappers, so he knows how to be in that bag.
Hmm.
That's why when you get a song like Lord knows with him, Rick
Ross.
Ross and Lil Wayne, like that's why you can get a song like that
Yeah.
because he's equipped to do a song like that. And so if you're giving me two tough guy raps, then the other four is Marvin's Room, sing songy style Drake.
Hmm.
And we definitely know he know how to be in that bad because he wrote Unthinkable for Alicia Keys. Like Drake actually wrote that song. For Your Type by Jamie Foxx. Drake wrote that song.
Fall for I love Fall for Your Type. Oh my goodness, I love Fall for
Drake wrote that
Your
song. Um, I don't the song that he has on the Diddy Dirty Money album, Drake co-wrote that song.
Wow.
Like Drake is a
Great
writer,
writer. He's a great
and
writer.
Drake is an
Yeah.
impeccably great writer. So yeah, like if that's my dream,
Drake
that's
album.
my dream Drake album.
Yeah,
Seven rap tracks, three Dirty Wine songs,
hmm
um, two tough guy songs, and then the rest of it is Marvin's
yeah.
Room style songs.
Yeah. I think Drake is always gonna like infuse a mix. He's always gonna infuse a mix with this. I don't think you're ever because like even like 40 said, like he's just too versatile to just do one thing for an entire. Not that he couldn't like he has rap projects where like where there be a scary hours where he'll just like rap and then he'll show you he can do that. But I mean those usually don't sell well because like people
Right.
they want to hear like different parts of like what he can do. So yeah, nothing. And I'm so glad you said that. Nothing was the same. I know it's not popular. I still think it's his best album. I just think it is because it's just like and Take Care's obviously it's a classic, but I mean nothing was the same. It's like the amount of songs he did it in. He did like you said 15 songs where I'm not really. He said there's like even Drake said there's not much I'm taking out of that album. Like that I really like did what I had to do. I didn't really like add filler tracks where it's like okay I didn't really need that. It's like no he just really was locked in and was focused. So
Want
yeah.
pe I just want people to know and understand. I actually said some positive things
Yes,
about Aubrey Graham. I want people
Jamil
to
really
know.
does just want a great Drake album. He really does. Like he just he's saying
Dude, bro.
like I like he holds him to a high standard. But I know Jamil, and he's like from what he said, like he just wants he wants that.
That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna put yourself in the big three, there's a responsibility
Mhm.
in being one of the big three.
Yes,
Like we clowned Jermaine Cole for apologizing.
we did.
Like we
He got it.
clowned J. Cole for
He got it. He got it so bad. He got it so
bro,
bad.
like I understand why you apologize, but we still gonna clown you for
Because
apologizing
you
because
can't
don't
step
nobody
in the ring
apologize.
and be like, nah, I'm good. Like you just
Yeah,
can't do
like I'm
that.
fine. Like I'm fine.
You just can't do that.
Like you like I'm going to continue to say this. If there was any other rapper,
Yeah.
Family Matters would have been the death blow.
Oh my gosh.
And this would be a completely different conversation. Like we wouldn't be dealing with lawsuits. We wouldn't be dealing with lawsuits. We wouldn't be dealing with Drake doing podcast episodes on media that ain't hip hop media. We wouldn't be dealing with any of this if family
That song, I'm telling you, he did not have, I promise you and guarantee you, Heart Part 6 got created in like a day because he didn't think he had to do any more songs. It was
he
like,
didn't think
it's
he
over.
had to do
It's over.
anything else.
Like I did 7 minutes,
Like
I'm good.
he didn't think he had to do anything else. Like shout out to the one dude who always be doing the skits. He be doing the LeBron James skits
Yes.
and he be doing the Jermaine
The RC,
Cole.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
RC. Shout out to
Yeah.
RC. RC did a whole like
Oh my
series
gosh, man.
of skits. And the skit that he did where he's playing Kendrick Lamar and Kendrick is sitting in this dark studio after Family Matters drops and
Got
his
to
people
upload
come
it.
walking
It's got to
in.
upload
Yeah,
it.
he was like, yo, family, you just seen what Drake did? Yeah, I did. I already knew it was gonna happen. I'm uploading my response right now. And then you go to the other studio
They
where
like
Drake and them
celebrate.
is
Yeah,
at, and they
man.
celebrate. I feel like that's how
That's
Drake
I
really
really think,
was.
but I'm gonna tell you what. I really think that's what happened that night. I really think that's what happened. I think it's like, man, yo,
Oh,
did
we
it.
good,
And
bro.
Chubbs is like, yo, bro, meet the Grams, bro.
Charles is like, bro, like you see this? Do.
Like, what is that?
Do. Like you
Oh
was
man.
done. I was like, oh, like
They
sit.
really gave us the greatest night, one of the greatest nights
They
in hip hop
did.
history.
They gave us the
They really
greatest.
gave us one of the greatest. Oh my gosh, man,
It
that
was
day
the
would never.
greatest week. It was the
The
greatest
greatest
weekend of
weekend. It
hip
was the
hop.
greatest weekend of
Like,
hip hop. Oh
bro,
my gosh, man.
it
Like,
was. Because
I know he took a lot, but I'm like, we don't get that if Meet the Grams doesn't drop. So we don't get that complete hip hop weekend if we don't get that Meet the Grams moment. I mean,
this,
Kendrick was really ready. He was really ready.
but we also don't get that if Drake doesn't drop Family Matters. No matter what, like diehard Kendrick stands
Hmm.
be saying, "Oh man, that really wasn't a good." No, that was a great song. Like
It's a great song. Yeah,
Family
it's a
Matters
great
was an
song.
amazing song.
Yeah, man.
And for it, and in terms of it being a diss song, it was like, oh man, like you really just said that this man be really slapping his wife around and that his child ain't his child. Like
Like
you really got on this
heavy,
song and said that.
heavy. Like that was heavy. At that point, I was like, "Yo, gloves are off. Gloves are off, man. Like who even knows what's gonna happen next?" I mean, we really went to like
And then 30
a
minutes later,
crisis
we
management.
found out what happened next.
Yeah, we really went to a crisis management team, and then like Kendrick just took it. Oh my goodness, as elevators and elevators up to places we never thought it would go to. Gosh, it's like I think we are like I think that was the moment where we were like, yo, we were like, who is Drake? Like, who is this guy? It's like,
Like
man.
Kendrick had you believing that man did have another child
That's what
that he
I
was
was saying.
hiding. It was
I
like
literally thought when I heard it, I was like, oh,
it
again?
was like again.
That's how I was like. I was like, are you serious?
I was like, yo, come get your mans, bro. Who was like, come get him. Keep him out of keep him out of the adult entertainment centers. Like we all know what the real names of those places are. Keep him out of there. Like, come get your mans. Like, come get him now.
Because
we
man,
gotta stop this. Like, and then the funny part about it was that the other child that he was allegedly hiding was older was older than
then
Adonis.
Adonis, that was the craziest
Like,
part.
so it was like, you did
So
this twice.
man,
You did this
I'm
twice,
so
and
sick of it.
we didn't know about the first time. We just knew about the one that pushed your brothers.
Man,
Sir, like,
insanity,
like you need to
insanity.
work for the Canadian FBI because
Like,
like you can hide. You're you good at hiding, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, and I think like I fully think in terms of reconciliation, like how certain beefs we see reconciliation, that is the one beef where I will tell you, like Jay and Nas, they did a song together on a DJ
Hmm.
Khaled album. Hey, Ether, that was dropped, and Jay is still able to be cool with him. This is the one beef where those two guys they will never ever speak to each other. Like it
Again,
never will happen. That's it. That's it. I don't know.
listen.
I don't know when Drake sent that DM to Kendrick about first person shooter, but that was the last message. I mean, probably before they started the beef when they had that FaceTime and say, "Hey man, like let's just have a good
That was
sparring
the last.
match."
That
But that
was the
was
last
it. That
conversation.
was
And
it. That was it. Like they are never speaking again. That's it.
again, like when you start, and I know that Drake isn't suing Kendrick, he's suing Universal Music Group.
Yeah.
But when you start involving lawyers in the situation, it's like, and then even though you're not suing Universal Music Group, part of the lawsuit now has become we want records. Like we
Mm-hmm.
want documentation of whether or not Kendrick's youngest son is actually his child.
Child.
And we want documentation of whether or not Kendrick actually beat his. I was like, what? Like, yeah, they never speaking to each other again. Like we can hang that up.
Yeah.
This is not going to
It's like
be
what?
this is not going to be the two of them standing on the Summer Jam stage like how Jay-Z and Nas stood on the Power 105 stage
Yeah, man.
together in
Uh,
Philadelphia. This ain't gonna be that, bro. Y'all can hang this up. They are done.
that is it. That is
Like, I
it
hope you
forever.
guys enjoy Poetic Justice off of Good Kid, Mad
That's what I'm about
City.
to say. It's like enjoy that one song and enjoy the buried alive interlude because that's it.
That's it.
That's all y'all
That is
getting.
it. That is the extent of
And
and
problems and the
and
problem song
problems.
and that's it. That's
That's
the
what I was about to
trifecta.
say.
That's the trifecta we get. That's
That's the
it.
trifecta
Goodness,
of
man.
Kendrick and Drake's
The Club Paradise days with
relationship.
Drake and Kendrick, man. What a time. That's it.
We're done.
Oh my goodness, man. But Jamil, thank you so much for being on this episode, bro. I appreciate all the reviews. Me and him are definitely gonna be watching the clock for whenever Iceman fully drops and whenever Drake is ready to drop that. But anything else
Listen,
you got to
I'm
say about the?
listen,
Go ahead.
listen, I'm dead serious. When Iceman dropped, like, yo, like bring me back on.
No, I
Cause
will.
like
I
I'm literally gonna be listening to that just to
will.
see how it
How he
was.
looks, yeah.
Cause if y'all did a review of what did I miss? What did I miss? An actual song. That's what you missed. That's
Oh
what you missed.
dang! Oh
That's
my
song
goodness!
song is
You didn't
horrible.
like that song?
It's horrendous. What
Oh
did I
man.
miss? An actual song.
Oh, that's
What
crazy. That's crazy.
what did I miss? Time in the studio. That's what you miss. Cause this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, brother. Like
Oh
they gonna have
man.
me out here sounding like Charlemagne. But
I was about to
nah,
say, but anything else you got to plug for BLK FLA the podcast?
yeah, so we are in the process of figuring out next steps around the rest of season two.
Okay.
It's not that we are completely disbanding the podcast. It's just trying to figure that out because we've all really gotten busy with the current climate that we're in as far as like political organizing and things of that nature. So if even if it's just got to be just me coming back as just a single host and
Yeah.
bringing in like guest hosts,
Yeah, for sure.
we're gonna make some stuff happen within the next couple of weeks because it's a lot of stuff going on and it's a lot of stuff that's got to be discussed. So in the meantime and in between time, um, look at some past clips and keep up with everything that we got going on at BLKFLA, the podcast. And that's BLKFLA BLKFLA, the podcast. And y'all can also follow me at Jamal Steele, JamalSteele. And that's it. All that, bro. Oh,
Absolutely.
definitely still working on the album.
Yes,
Um,
I can't wait to hear that. I can't
Definitely
wait to
still
hear
working on the
that.
album. Black Gold is going to be something special.
Yes,
And that's why it's taking quite a bit of time to actually come out because I really want to make sure that the album that I want to make is what you all hear. So yeah.
for sure. For sure, bro. We definitely gonna be on the lookout for that. He already knows I'm gonna be hitting him up talking about what track is my favorite. Whenever listen to that, I already know he's gonna put together something special. Whatever wraps up for tonight. I'm your host Wellington Burns. This has been Wellington's Y Zone. See you next time.